PSA, The Systematic Approach to Writing, by Adam Nieland. The purpose of my presentation is to inform my fellow peers at ASU the benefits of using the process of the PSA to help improve writing skills and promote a well-organized way of going through the writing process. My audience that I am addressing are my fellow peers at ASU. The expectations I have from my peers are to take this simple and easy way of writing and go through the steps of the PSA to help them write more easily and organized. The results: I will show examples of my work using the PSA system to show how much more organized you can write and how much more you can improve your writing skills. So what is PSA and what does it stand for? PSA stands for Problem Solving Approach. PSA promotes an organized way to write documents from start to finish. There are 5 steps to the PSA system: plan, research, draft, review, and distribute. Plan. Preparing your means of writing. It tells the purpose of your document. It also tells the intended audience of your document. The first step in planning your document should answer who your document is being written for and who your intended audience is. Research. Research lets the audience know that you understand them and are focused on solving a problem, which often is the focus of your document. Your research should reflect the paper and not leave the audience confused with more questions. Draft. Once you have stated your purpose, chosen your audience, and done your homework, you are ready to create a rough draft of your document. You know who you're writing for, and now you can narrow down what information you want to present to them. Then analyze the information and make sure it makes sense for the particular audience. Review. After writing your first draft, give your writing to someone else and have them give you feedback to let you know what you did right and what you need improvement on. This process should take a few times to finally get it right. Distribute. Once you are confident that you have written what you want to who you want without errors or the need of further revisions, you are ready to continue and distribute your document to your intended audience. Personal experience using the PSA. My personal experience using the PSA method comes from my writing class, General Principles of Multimedia Writing. I have had a great deal of success using the PSA method to write documents for my class. I have successfully written the following documents using the PSA method: Technical Instructions Manual, Professional Website, Proposal Memo, Policy Manual, Virtual Presentation. Examples of PSA work. The benefits of the PSA will help you become a better writer by making it a stress-free experience by going through the 5 steps of the PSA. The purpose of me showing an example of one of my works using the PSA method is to show my peers how helpful the PSA method is when writing a document. The writing example that I chose from my General Principles of Multimedia Writing class was my policy manual. When I started my policy manual, I looked at the target audience that I was addressing, and it was students at ASU. I will go through the policy manual's 5 steps from the PSA that I chose to use. Plan. I used the PSA method by first reading the assignment and figuring out what was requested of me. I then narrowed down who my audience was and what I wanted to address to them. I did the research. I thought of an organization where there might be some unspoken rules on what to expect in an emergency situation. I found that ASU was the perfect organization, so I chose the Systems Malfunction Policy for ASU. Draft. I wrote about the procedures of what students and teachers should do before a systems malfunction to better prepare them in an emergency situation. I had a fellow classmate review my paper several times. Each time I would look at it and find out what I needed to do to make my paper better and increase the flow of my paper. Review. I made changes to my paper and revised it. Also, this kind of went back hand in hand. I made drafts and reviews and got it revised by my peers. Once I was ready to distribute, I looked at my paper and thought, I am confident that I have written what I want to who I want without errors or the need of further revisions. So I was ready to distribute my document to my intended audience. Thank you for listening to this presentation. I hope you found it helpful and it helps you write papers in the future. The PSA system is the problem-solving approach. It helps solve problems for your writing and makes it a lot easier through the 5-step process for plan, research, draft, review, and distribute. And I hope that you find it reliable and it helps you and you're stress-free the next time you go about writing a document. Thank you.